Welcome to our series on finding derivative of exponential function. We have three examples which will help you to see how we can use the power rule, chain rule, product rule, and quotient rule to find the derivatives. Let's solve them one by one. So the very first one is y equals to e to the power of x squared minus x plus 2. So taking the derivative, we get y prime equals to the same function, e to the power of x squared minus x plus 2 times the derivative of the function in exponent, which is x squared minus x plus 2, right? So that gives us e to the power of x squared minus x plus 2 times derivative is 2x minus 1. Correct? So we get our first answer, which is 2x minus 1 times e to the power of x squared minus x plus 2. Perfect. So I hope that is absolutely clear, right? Now, let's take up the second question. In the second question, there are two functions. So we'll apply the product rule. Correct. Question number 2 here is y equals to square root of x e to the power of minus 10x. So the derivative will be derivative of the first function times e to the power of minus 10x plus the first function times derivative of e to the power of minus 10x. So square root x, you may write it as x to the power of half, then derivative will be half times x to the power of minus half, right? So that comes to 1 over 2, which is half, right? X to the power of minus half means square root will be in the denominator. So you can combine these steps. Times e to the power of minus 10x plus we have square root x here. Derivative will be e to the power of minus 10x, the same function, times the derivative of numerator, the exponent, which is minus 10. Perfect. So that is the derivative you get for the given function. Now we'll try to simplify this since we have e to the power of minus 10x in as common in both of them, right? So you can rewrite this as equal to, so e to the power minus 10x can come in the denominator, right? So we have 1 over 2 square root x times 1 over e to the power of 10x plus here we have x, we'll write minus because we have minus 10 here over square root x in the numerator, and we have e to the power of minus. Now this function can be written as negative 10 square root x in the numerator and e to the power of 10x in the denominator. So let's simplify this to write the final result. So the derivative will be the common denominator being 2 square root x e to the power of 10x, and here we get 1 minus 10x, right? So that is how we can actually find the derivative of this function. This is a simplified form. Now let's take up the next question. where the quotient rule will be applied. So in these three cases, we have a power rule, product rule, as well as the quotient rule. So here is the last example, question number 3. The question given to us is y equals to 2 e to the power of x over 1 plus e to the power of x. So let's find the derivative using the quotient rule. So we get derivative as, in the denominator we get square of 1 plus e to the power of x. Derivative of the first function times the denominator, which is 1 plus e to the power of x, minus the first function times the derivative of the denominator. Perfect. So the derivative of 2e to the power of x is 2e to the power of x. We'll multiply this with 1 plus e to the power of x minus 2e to the power of x, and the derivative of 1 plus e to the power of x is e to the power of x. And here we have 1 plus e to the power of x whole square. You can always expand, simplify. So we get the derivative of this function as, open the bracket, 2e to the power of x plus 2 times e to the power of x times e to the power of x. You could write e to the power of 2x. Since you can see they cancel away, I'm just writing as such. Perfect. Over 1 plus e to the power of x whole square. And that gives you 2 e to the power of x over 1 plus e to the power of x whole square. So that becomes the derivative of this function. So with this, we have taken an example of exponential function involving e, and we have used all the three rules for derivatives to get started with these functions. I hope you have understood the process. Feel free to explore the playlist with many more videos and some test questions. Thanks for your valuable time and all the best.